Hello guys, and welcome to this video about StoryChief. Now in this video I will talk to you about how you can write your post in StoryChief, how you can edit the details before publishing the post, how you can promote the post on different channels made available to you by the platform, and yeah, from there you publish it and you can share it to as many channels as possible. Now before you watch this video, I would like to suggest that you first read up on the post that I wrote about StoryChief. Now I reviewed the tool there and detailed the different features, the pros and cons, and whether or not you should buy it. So please read that first so you can have a better idea of what I'm talking about here. Now, assuming that you already have read it, let's go. Let's do this video. So what you see right now is the text editor. I've already written the post, which is strangely enough the review post. So you can check the link. By the way, you can check the review post that I've written on the description. There's a link there, so click there and you go straight to the review, which is what you're seeing right now. Now if you scroll down, basically this is everything. It looks like your usual editor. You can include the text, you can format it as in ways that you want. For example, this text, you just highlight it and it will show you the different formatting options. Pretty basic, but it helps get the job done. So this button is if you're collaborating with people, you can click on this one and it'll show the comments that they will see also. So you can save, so they will read it and then they can edit it if needed be. So that's just an example. We scroll down. Also, for example, if you want to add another element, you just press enter and it'll show you the different media files that you can add. So images, an image gallery, video, rich media. For example, if you want to embed a video here, you can click here and it'll show. And the add lead capture form, and then the quotes and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty much self-explanatory. If you're using a tool like Medium to publish your post, this will look very, very familiar. It's kind of different from the usual ones like WordPress. It's more robust over there compared to this one, but this is very simplified, very clean. There's nothing really to complain about. It gets the job done in terms of helping you write the post, and that's pretty much what you can ask for from the tool. Now, another example, what makes this really great is, what really makes StoryChief amazing at the same time is there's also an SEO and Readability score that shows you here. Enter the keyword that you want to target, and it'll show you the things that you're doing right in green, and the things that you're not doing very, very well, which is in red. So by following the suggestions here, it will help you optimize your post for search engines. Now, of course, the higher the score, the more chances of the post or the content to rank for your keyword. So that's what you want. The higher the score, aim for a higher score, basically. For readability, it helps make the post much more readable for humans, not just because the important component of great content is that readers or people should actually read it, be able to read it. It's not made of nonsense, or it's not just fully a block of text and optimized just for search engines. It has to be readable in the sense that people can make sense of the words. They're not just random stuff like that. And it shows here the things that you're doing right and the things that you're not doing right. Well, for instance, for this section, I have 4 sections, over 10 words. But then again, these scores are just like indicators. You don't really have to follow them. You don't have to score 100%. They're just there to help you create the best content possible. Now, if you can't score 100, that's fine. If you're very confident with what you have, that's fine. As long as, again, you observe the best practices as provided to you here. It helps that you read the suggestions also. But if you feel that the one that you have right now, the post that you have is good enough, then that's fine. Now, I just want to show you how you can add the lead capture form. Now, for example, in this post, I want to add the lead capture form at the bottom of the page, and here's how it looks like. I click, If I press enter again, if I press enter, it shows the different media that I can add, and if I click here, there it is. So you can add the lead form, select the ones that you've created. I'll choose this one, and then it creates the form below on the post, or whatever you want. You can embed it on any section you want. So from here, I guess you have to add a short text on how they should subscribe. So I'll just pause the video and type the text. So there you go, I've written the text. It's pretty short, and it's just very straightforward. If I want them to, or rather if they want to receive this kind of content on their inbox, then they can just subscribe. That's it. Now once you've done your article, you've written what you have to write, you can go on to the next page, to the next section, which is summary. So the summary, it contains the story details and the SEO settings. So here you have to upload your cover image, and you can, optional, you can include an excerpt that will appear on social media. So it depends on your approach, if you want to create one here, or if you want to use the meta description below, you can do that. So depends on you. Some people would create their own excerpt to increase click-through rate. So it depends on your strategy. But if you're fine with just the meta description, that's also good. For the category, you have to include where they will be published under. You can manage them, or you can add more. Also with the tags, you can add here for the purpose. Preferably, I just want to create categories instead of tags, just to simplify things. And for the due date, this is for people who have, or rather editors or managers who are handling a content team. They can indicate the due date here, so that the writer, the assigned writer, will know what to do or when to submit the post. So after you've laid out the store details, you can go to the SEO settings. You can change up the SEO title if you feel like it. You can also clean up the SEO URL so that it includes the keyword, and the meta description is here. You can write it. So pretty straightforward. Once you've done all that you need to do, you can just proceed to the audience, which is the next section. And this is where it gets interesting, because this is where all the channels are can be found, and you can edit everything here, the ones that you've approved and integrated. So for the personal websites, it includes the blog and my WordPress, the two channels, or rather the platforms I've approved. The one important thing before you publish the post, the most important thing that you need to remember is to set the primary to whichever site that you want to be the canonical link for the post. So in this case, since Christopher John B is my official site, I've set it to primary. Never forget this, because there are times that the blog is the one set as primary, and you might forget it and you publish, and then the canonical link goes to your StoryChief blog, and by the time that you realize it, the page might already be indexed. Or if you try to fix it and turn the primary site to your official site, then some of the content might have already been published, and that's, you don't want that. You don't want the added headache of trying to clean up the channels where you publish. So just before you publish, again, I can't reiterate this hard enough. You need to set your primary to the right site. And again, you don't have to worry about publishing the post later for your content hubs and your StoryChief blog. You can publish them alongside with your official site, because it already takes into account the canonical link, so you don't have any SEO issues regarding duplicate content. So you don't have to worry about that. You can publish it now alongside with the official site. Next is the content hubs. If you've set up your Medium, Blogger, and RSS feed here, it will show. So again, you can just set the publishing date to whenever. You can schedule them later, you can schedule them now, doesn't really matter. In this case that I've already explained, the duplicate issue won't be an issue. You just publish them as you feel like it. Next is the social networks. Here you go. You can write the post here. You can also do that on Twitter, and I think you can also do that on LinkedIn. So I haven't written one, so let me just do that right now. So as you can see right now, I've edited the post here, so you can see the message here. Make sure that you use hashtags for Facebook and Twitter at least, or especially when you use Twitter, you should also include or mention the user or the handle of the brand you're trying to mention to review or you mentioned on the post, just so to help them to notify them that you've tweeted them, so they can receive the notification, to also obviously increase the reach, to get more readers involved. With LinkedIn, I didn't include hashtags. I don't think you don't have to, so I just left it at that. So that's pretty much it with social networks. Now, referral marketing, again, this is similar to just creating a campaign, email campaign promoting your post. You can write your message here, it'll appear on the email, and below that will be the post that you're promoting. So in this case, I don't have any ambassadors yet. Nobody signed up, so I'm just leaving it blank for now. Same with press list. So we go on to email marketing. Again, there are only 3 platforms included here. One is a MailChimp, Active Campaign, and Campaign Monitor. So if you don't have, if you're not signed up to any of those 3, just leave it as blank, like I did, because I'm using a different tool, ConvertKit. So it's not included there in the channels. So I guess I have to just sign up to log into my account and create the campaign there. Last is the mobile channel. So just activate it here, so that it will show the faster and quickest version of the post to Google users. Again, you can publish everything at the same time, or if you have a different strategy that you want to take, it's also fine. Again, you shouldn't be worried about duplicate content, because the canonical link is already attached to the primary site. Next and the last step is to publish your post, which here you can see at the bottom. It will show you the different destinations, just so you can review and then publish. This is the part where it confirms everything. So if you're not sure, cancel it, but if you're sure, then just confirm and wait for it to publish one by one. So you'll have to wait until all channels reach 100%. So we'll just wait for a bit. I'll just pause the video and just continue playing once everything reaches 100%. So now it's all done. As you can see, most of them have been published and gone through. Just one, which is a medium, and it shows the reason here anyway. So I guess that's fine. I'll just have to republish it manually, but yeah, hopefully you should avoid problems like this moving forward. So for example, if I've already reached the rate limit for publishing for this day, the next time I'll just make sure that I haven't published a lot of posts prior to setting this up. So yeah, if you want to see the post, you can click view story, and it goes to the canonical link, and from here you can see everything without any problems. Yeah, so that's it. So I hope you liked the video, and I hope I was able to show you how StoryChief works. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, or you can share it on your social network. That would really help me, and I'll be thankful for that. So Again, if you look at the description below the video, you'll also see a video that I created about the different channels where you can sign up and where you can integrate them onto your StoryChief. So if you haven't done that yet, I suggest that you watch the video, click on the video on the description below. So I hope you watch that video too, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you on more videos to come that I'll create. Thanks.